Hi guys, this is Ratchet Throw, and we are playing Criminal Case Traveling Time, Case 16, Back to the Future. Let's unlock Time's Ally number 1. Although we catch the chief's killer, Katarina, our problems in this altered timeline aren't over. Our time machine's been seized, so making an escape is impossible. The bed's been hauled off to the Pharaoh's palace. And there's a price on our head, meaning we are virtually trapped inside the chief's apartment. But I can't stay here. The Pharaoh hired the building's landlord to murder the chief. Someone will eventually find us here. I have an idea, Katrina. The chief was under the watchful eye of the Ptolemy family because of his subversive behavior. And Lenny Saunders said the chief associated with shady characters in questionable parts of the city. Maybe we should seek out these characters. The chief clearly trusted them. It's risky, but under the circumstances, it's a chance we have to take. Katrina, you and Zara grill Lenny Saunders for any information you can. We won't take a no for an answer this time. The rest of us should stay out of sight. What? We can't sit around while the bed is being held by those monsters. And if the Ptolemy dynasty is responsible for manipulating the timeline and stranding us in the past, we must learn everything we can about them. Alright, Jack, but Katarina is going with you. Don't venture too far afield, so start your search at the newsstand. Zara will call Mr. Saunders as soon as you're ready. Don't attract any unnecessary attention and keep your wits about you. Oh, this is just some sort of ally, and oh, this is the sign. This is the sign for infinity. I was like, what is? I was trying to see is there something Egyptian, and it's only in this poster. There's a peace sign from 1960s probably. Well, something tells me that nobody likes this city from the citizens. Well, Ptolemy dynasty is somehow I think there's some sort of dictators now that they ordered the chief's death. Only somebody like Hitler on the how should I say it, on a high position could do that and get away with. You're in no danger talking to us, Mr. Saunders. We know our friend wasn't killed by those shady characters you told us about, but we must find them. You guys aren't gonna let this go, are you? I might as well tell you. Those people belong to an underground organization called the Resistance. Individuals determined to undermine the Ptolemy government. Resistance? There are people out there actually opposed to the dynasty? That's great! I mean, that's a great blight on society. Do you know how we can find these traitors? Probably in those warehouses your friend had me driving to. But I change location every week, so I can't help you. But now that I think about it, your friend was always fidgeting with something in the back seat. Looked like a key or something. A key? That sounds promising, Katarina. And the good news is we can search for that inside the chief's apartment. Nah, I told you everything I know. Please take these dear hands and leave me alone. Okay, you told us what we need. You can go. And we won't tell anybody. Let's first investigate the newsstand. We gotta find a bed, but something tells me she's in on it. Well, think about it. It was suspicious that she snuck aboard our time machine. Why she's also in on them? Why she's also part of this Ptolemy family? They're Egyptians, so why not? And why did they take her in the first place? Suspicious, right? Oh, newspaper. New Cairo Times. Okay, those two must be who we are looking for. Where's the cocktail? I couldn't find it. Oh, there. Well, I was expecting it to be just a neon sign. Judging by those ceremonial robes, Katerina, I bet that's Pharaoh Ptolemy and his queen on the New Cairo Times. If the Ptolemy family were responsible for manipulating the timeline, we must learn all we can about them. So let's get this newspaper back upstairs and retrieve the rest of that faded article. Okay. Okay, now the chief's desk. This clutter, what's that? God damn it. I'm gonna repeat the entire thing and I'm gonna buy the show item previews. Oh, that's what I was looking for. The whole thing was new. Wow. Maybe I did click on it, but then it counted as the smoking pipe because of the smoke. The key Lenny Saunders mentioned could be anywhere, Katerina. I guess sitting through this pile of clutter is a good place to start looking. Okay. Oh, I didn't even notice that the graphic this one says time is a lie. Something tells me that the resistance is supposed to be our time colleagues. Annual 5th of July celebrations. Alright, so 4th of July. The headline reads, Annual 5th of July celebrations. Wait, Katerina, that's only a few days away. Whatever these celebrations are, they are connected to the Ptolemy dynasty. So there could be information about them in this article. Let's have Orlando delve into it. Yeah, maybe we can learn some background on them. Okay, now let's shoot this. Ah, it's a USB drive. I thought that was like, but looks like a key of some sort, and I saw the number. Indicated it's a key for the warehouse. That's more like it, Katerina. This key you found on the chief's desk is actually a USB drive, which is much more likely to give us a lead on the resistance. Let's get this USB drive to Kai. We already have a computer here, so let's now see what do we know about those two. The New Cairo Times, 5th of July celebrations. It's all very surreal, Katerina. It sure is. Did you learn anything about the Ptolemy dynasty from that article? The 5th of July celebrations commemorate the Ptolemy family's rise to power. Apparently, Farrier rouses X. How do you read that? How do you read that number? Ramses and his wife, Queen Shabaka, are direct descendants of Cleopatra and Mark Antony. What? How come they are ruling in this timeline? How did this happen? I don't know, and this article obviously regards this version of history as completely normal. Nobody's aware things should be any different. Darn it, is there anything in that article that might help us rescue the bet? Our best opportunity could be the 5th of July celebrations themselves. Attendance is mandatory for all New Cairo citizens. The article also mentions the offering of tributes, but without explanation I don't know if that's relevant. I don't relish talking to him, but Abrax Tiaken must know plenty about the Ptolemy dynasty. We could ask him what happens at these celebrations. I'll accompany you, Katrina. You don't know if Mr. Tiaken will give you any trouble. Fine, come with us. Now the USB drive. Who are we supposed to look for? It's funny how this USB key was practically under our noses the whole time, Katerina. And it might literally be the key to understanding the resistance. How so? This drive is a diary of the chief's involvement with the resistance. He was their leader, but he's been aligned with them for months. Apparently the chief always believed something was wrong with history, but he never had proof, until the day he received our letter. Once he realized that time travelers who an alternate timeline were stranded in the past, who somehow knew an alternate version of himself, he joined the resistance and showed them our letter. Wait! The Resistance knows about us? Are they rebelling against the Ptolemy dynasty because they know this timeline shouldn't exist? Yes, which means we are not alone. Just as we'd hoped, Katrina. If we could cooperate with the Resistance, maybe we can fix this mess and restore the timeline. But the chief's notes about the Resistance don't explain how to contact them. Lenny Saunders told us everything he knows. You're right, Katrina. Anna Blanca worked with the chief when he was researching time travel. Maybe she knows something about the Resistance. Come on, Katrina. Hopefully Miss Blanca is still out front. Okay. Okay, first, Abrax. You won't get away with this. When the Pharaoh finds out, you'll be fed to the crocodiles in Central Park. We're not here for monologue in Tiakin. What do you know about the 5th of July celebrations and the offering of tributes? I refuse to answer. Do you want me to punch you in the face? We could always have Kai muscle an answer out of you. Alright, I'll tell you. The offering of tributes is a marvelous tradition. As part of the celebrations, slaves willingly or unwillingly offer themselves to the Ptolemy family. And we know that Betz is a slave from the... oh dear. The Pharaoh is then free to deal with them as he wishes. So tributes are slaves? Slaves, Katerina! That's the link! When we first met the Bet, she was Cleopatra's slave. My god, you're right. And if the Pharaoh figures out that Bet served Cleopatra, he'll do anything to have her serve in his palace. It would be a travesty to see the Bet return to the bondage of slavery after tasting freedom. Wow. If the Bet is to become one of these tributes, then she's safe for now. The celebrations are for a couple of days, which gives us time to formulate a rescue plan. And what about me? I think we'll leave you here after we are gone. Once the royal guards arrive, you can explain how you let us slip through your fingers. No! You can't! Don't leave me here! Goodbye, dude. Okay, now let's go have a chat with Anna. Miss Blancard, when you were working with Mr. Scott, did he ever mention the Resistance? You can't go blotting out that word like that. I don't want to have anything to do with them. Just talking about them can get you into trouble. But if you're looking for the resistance, the lockbox over there with the infinity symbol on it. That's how they send messages to one another. But you need a key and I can't help you with that. I think you got that covered. Right, Katarina? If you guys are gonna meddle in resistance business, you'll need all the energy you can get. And don't worry, I didn't dig this out of the trash. I could use something to eat, Katarina. But then it's straight across the street to unlock that box. And where did you get the burger? You stole it? From one of the restaurants? Anyway, it's delicious. Okay, the street. Okay, I'm just gonna buy. I bought some more seconds instead of item preview, and I hope this is going to be enough. Good thing I bought some more seconds. This must be the resistance lockbox, Katarina. That infinity symbol is identical to the one on the Chief's USB key. And I thought that was number 8. Wow. I'll slot the key to the box and... nothing's happening. I guess you also need a password. Go ahead and crack that encryption, Katarina. I'll make sure nobody sees you. And better wear some face cover so they don't recognize us from the billboards. We're gonna do it right now. Nothing to see here. Did anyone see us? Nothing. Oh, there's nothing in there. You opened that locked box, Katrina. Now I can leave a message with the resistance. What should we write? How about we are friends with Christopher Scott, who sent him the letter from 1969. Please contact us. You can trust us. Yeah, do it. I guess that's all we can say, Katrina. We just have to hope the resistance will respond. Okay, let's wait. Later. For the first time since we arrived at this alternate 2029, I feel we are finally getting answers, Katarina. We don't know exactly how the Ptolemy dynasty rose to power, but it's obviously they manipulated the timeline to create this version of reality. And while most people are unaware that anything is wrong, there are those who understand this reality shouldn't exist and are opposing the family's reign. The chief was part of this resistance. Having reached out to them, all we can do now is await their response. But the bet's still out there, possibly to be sold into slavery, or worse, on the 5th of July. We must figure out how to rescue her before that happens. Oh, somebody's in here. We have a lot on our plate, Katrina. We can't risk any call. Oh dear, somebody's in there. Someone's at the door, Katrina! What will we do? Quiet, everyone. You could be the Egyptian guards. Wait, I checked the peephole. There's a woman outside. It just doesn't look like a guard. I'm inclined to open the door, Katrina. This could be the answer we've been waiting for. But be ready for actually this turns into a fight. Let's see what this woman wants. Okay, she must be part of the resistance. She looks like that. I'm just getting ready for a fight in case. Alright, who are you? And what are you doing in Christopher's apartment? Who are you? You're the one bursting in, guns blazing. I got your message, if that really was you. Yes, it was us. That was us! You're from the Resistance? Yes, we've been watching you, scurrying around with your investigation. There's a bounty on your head. So I figured if you're wanted by the government, maybe this isn't a trap. I'm Isabel Huxley, the leader of the Resistance, but I still don't know who you are. We are Christopher's friends, in a manner of speaking. We are from an alternate timeline. You claim you left that letter in 1969. If that's true, tell me something only the people who left it would know. We posed as Christopher's parents, leaving that letter in a vault at the Grand Manhattan Bank. It really is you! You are from another timeline. We always believed it was true, but to have you here in the flesh. We're just as overwhelmed by all of this. We're stranded in the past, and when we returned, our world was unrecognizable. In our timeline, we are from a law enforcement agency solving temporal crimes. Christopher is our chief. And where we are from, the Ptolemy dynasty doesn't exist. Some of Cleopatra's descendants are probably alive, but they aren't in power. We believe the Ptolemy family tampered with the timeline to engineer this version of reality. We suspect they sent someone to the past to deliberately sabotage us, so we couldn't prevent it. Now that you return to the present, we have a chance to overthrow the Ptolemy dynasty. Join the resistance, Katrina. Help us put things right. I agree, if we are to have any chance of restoring the timeline, we must work together. We should go now. The government will be here any minute. And with your permission, we'd like to take Christopher's body. He'll be buried with the honor he deserves. Yes, of course. That's very kind. Put on this wig so nobody recognizes you on the way to our headquarters. Welcome to the resistance, Katerina. Nice one. Our world might have turned upside down, Katrina, but at least we are among people who can help us put things right. Well, it's nice to have a place to hide from the nefarious gods. We know very little about this resistance. I don't know if we can trust them. The chief trusted them and Isabel, so that's enough for me. Hopefully together we can make sense of what happened to the timeline and find a way to repair it. But right now, Katrina, get a good night's sleep. Who knows what tomorrow will bring? Okay, that's going to be the next case. And this 5th of July, is that going to be the last case since it's only a few days away? Alright, we gotta stop here. We gotta continue playing case number 17 in altered present. So, thank you for watching. Don't forget to leave a like to this video, and I'll see you again. Goodbye!